Daniel's convinced his party wedding idea is perfect because he can read Sabrina's mind. But her mind and the minds of her parents are all hoping for something more traditional.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, this is a fantastic location.
Set in the rolling hills of Derbyshire, Upper House Hayfield is an ancient 14th century farmstead surrounded by 120 acres of sprawling rural greenery.
It's like the ideal location. You've got all this countryside around you. So beautiful.
Walking up those steps towards this building, I mean, it is absolutely stunning.
He knows I appreciate sort of countryside and being in the outdoors and somewhere that's beautiful surroundings. So if he thinks about it, then, you know, he would know.
He might not get this exactly, but I would imagine he'd have in mind something that kind of like was similar to this.
You'd imagine. But for a man who believes he can read his bride's mind, he's no Derren Brown, because Daniel and best man Kieran haven't left Manchester city centre.
So what kind of venues are you looking for?
I don't want anything too pretty or too fancy. I want it to look, you know, a bit rough.
A bit rough for a wedding? OK.
No, but once you dress it up, it still looks nice, but it's still got that kind of, you know, tough kind of exterior kind of look.
You want to... OK, it's your wedding.
Bring her down to bring her up.
Yeah, OK.
Yeah, I like that. It works, it works.
Back in picturesque Derbyshire, and Sabrina's currently on a high.
Oh, it's so pretty.
This is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's so romantic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All the lights flickering. Yeah, it's really...
I'm thinking of the sort of what I envisage as your dream day, brightness. So elegance, light.
Natural light would be useful, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Somewhere where there's a lot of light coming into.
Big windows.
Yeah.
She won't be seeing big windows in Victoria Warehouse in Manchester. In fact, she won't be seeing much of anything.
OK. I like the look of this. This is spot on. I'm thinking, first of all, you have the steel pans, you got the ting, 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 ting.
OK.
So they come all the way up here, yeah? We have the music, you have the dancers, like, coming up the aisle, straight up here. Then Sabrina will walk down this stretch here, and we can get married, and then start the party. That's what I'm thinking.
Simple as that.
Simple as that.
All right. And how do you think she's going to feel about that?
I personally think that's a good idea, and I think even if she doesn't like it, I still want to do it.
OK.
Sabi, can you imagine walking along here in your dress?
Looking at all these details is making me think of how Daniel might be thinking of dressing the venue.
Do you not think he'll have a theme? He might think bright.
Exactly. I think that's what I'm worried about, that in his head, he'll think he wants it to be bright and colourful. Yeah. If you end up with too much colour, it just looks a bit like a children's party.
When Daniel was reading her mind, he must have skipped that page, because he's meeting events manager Freya to book his brightly coloured party.
Have you got, like, a theme in mind? Does it go with
Yes,
the theme?
so we're doing a carnival-themed wedding, so we're going to have a sound system truck, which will have music playing. So we're hoping we can kind of pull out outside.
Is that all allowed, though? Do you know if that's allowed?
Yeah, we'll look to try and make sure that there's a nice space and get rid of some of the cars out of the car park.
I guess it's the big question now. So how much is something like this going to...
So the space is £6,000. Yeah. How does that fit with your budget?
So we was thinking like 4.5, 5.
You've got quite high guest numbers compared to your budget. I'll send you the costumes over per person, and then you'll have to knock them off to make them fit.
Right,
All right, thank you. Speak to you later.